The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel, determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Moses Moody is out there with Jackson. Then it's Curry. Then it's Daniels. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Mobley. LaMelo Ball is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Kessler in at the 5. Here we go. And the Spurs start out with the ball. And what a moment for these teams as this important game, one of the Western Conference Finals, is getting going here. Now here's Jackson. Back to Curry. A 3. Drills the three-pointer.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Ball kicks to Hawkins. The kick out to Ball. Rebound, San Antonio.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Ball against Curry. To the inside. Bitadze. Kessler with the rebound. Ball against Curry. Here's Jones. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just over a minute played here in the first. On offense, here are the Spurs. Curry passes to Jackson. Back to Curry. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Five to shoot. To the paint. There's Bitadze. And it's sent back by Kessler. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
2 on the clock. Here's Moody. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Mobley outside. And here is Ball. It's Hawkins on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Mobley.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
The first one falls.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
He hits both from the stripe.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Hawkins. Here's Kessler. Mobley outside. Hawkins with it. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Inside. And he converts the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Number 1, Stephen Curry. LaMelo Ball, 3rd.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Now let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
Now I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. We'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Curry gets the bucket.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Now Hawkins. Ball with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Hawkins. A rebound by the Spurs. Here's Moody. No scoring in this one. Curry is inside.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Mobley, a screen on Curry. Pass to Mobley from outside the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
A lot of focus on the part of Mobley. Gets great position, feet set, and lets it fly.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Here's Bitonto, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The rebound by Bitadze.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Moody the pass to Curry. Mobley with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Down low. Kessler, no good. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. Leading by 5. Jackson kicks to Curry. Pass to Moody. Stolen by Ball. All alone. And Ball slams it in.
Ball showing off those two-way skills, getting it done on both ends.
San Antonio leading by 3. Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. And it's sent back by Kessler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the evening. the first one at the line is good. Jang, he's checked in for Moses Moody. He's off on the second. San Antonio leading. Jackson down low, defended by Jones. Curry against Ball. Pass to Bitadze. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from 12. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Curry's got 11 points.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Curry against Ball. Fires from deep. San Antonio with the rebound. Bitadze's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Curry against Ball. Curry, that's good. Now it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Hawkins. Now Jones. Mobley looking it over. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Deep 2 from Ball. Cans the shot from the wing. 7 points in the game.
Ball does a great job working hard to get himself good looks. His offensive energy is off the charts.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And the Spurs with some changes. Miles checked in for Goga Bitadze. Chris Duarte comes in for Daniels. And it's Bender in for Curry. Spurs leading by 4. Pass to Duarte. Jackson with it. Jang with the ball. He has yet to score. And here's Bender. Here's Duarte. San Antonio again missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Now, here's Lyons. Pass to Duarte. To the left wing. Here's Jang. Offline with his 3. Timberwolves trail. Here's Buffkin. Stolen by Bender. Here's Lyles. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's Buffkin. Here's Mobley over Chang. Mobley misses. .106 left in the first quarter. Now here's Chang. T right on him. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Pass to Buffkin. Here's Pritchard. Mobley is screened. Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Into the pass to Chang. To the middle. Fader on the way. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Buffkin for the 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
From deep three-point land, no good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead, up 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Minnesota's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Olynyk is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Buffkin. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Ball with the bucket.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment.
Pass to Duarte. Here's Morrison. Out to the wing. Here's Duarte. Still without a basket. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Buffkin. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Lyles. Spurs trail by 5. Now, here's Moody. Defended by Thybulle. Now, Moody. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Lyles. No good from outside. Timberwolves leading by 5. Now, here's Ball. He's got 10. Claxton the pass the ball. Back to Claxton. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. There's Morrison. He's covered by Ball. Chang, a screen. Here's Morrison. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's ball. Pass to Bufkin. Screen by Claxton. Bufkin, no good. Spurs trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Ball. Rebound by Jang. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Morrison. To Jang, down to 5 on the shot clock. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Excellent D there from Ball. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pass to Moody. Here's Duarte. Claxton covering. Files a screen on Claxton. The shot no good by Duarte. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Bufkin. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Duarte. Now, here's Moody, defended by Thibault. Up top, Moody, still yet to score. Fires the 3. Duarte shot good. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Here's Bufkin. They need this one. He lays it in. Bufkin's got 5 points so far.
Super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. You take a look at Mobley, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, Walker Kessler.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Now here's Curry, 13 points in the game. Curry on the wing. Three-pointer. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Loads it up there for Mobley. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
No clue to where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Jackson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Tyson Daniels comes in for Duarte. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Curry kicks to Jackson. It's stolen by Jones. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
On defense, the Spurs trailing by 2. Pass to Mobley. And it's Ball in the corner. Nets, the corner 3. Ball's got 6 in the quarter.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Curry against Ball. Jam with the screen for Curry. Three-pointer. Minnesota with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hawkins, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. And it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Ball against Curry. It's off the run. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass the ball. Now Mobley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with size and a terrific skill set, Mobley gives defenders nightmares.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And he knocks down the first one.
And to me, Evan Mobley seems like a fast learner. He adapted to the league play pretty seamlessly and is always looking for little ways to improve.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Ball. Spurs also with the sub. Moody's checked in for Jang. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Spurs trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A nice shot by Moody.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Pass to Hawkins. Jones kicks to Mobley. Kessler with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Hawkins. Buries it from 3-point range. Hawkins has got the lead up to 9 now for Minnesota.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Curry passes to Jackson. Back to Curry. Pass to Daniels. To the wing right side. Moody. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's Pritchard. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. San Antonio's gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Now here's Curry. He's got 13. Pass to Jackson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Up top, Hawkins. Mobley right side. Now Hawkins for 3. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flank.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Curry. There's a screen. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Here's Hawkins. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Back to Curry. It's stolen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Moses Moody.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Timberwolves have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now here's Curry. 13 points in the game. To the inside. Here's Jackson. Good D by Mobley. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Here's Pritchard. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their defense has been terrific in this game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Steph, what do you think of your defense in the first half?
We were a step late, I think. And, they made tough shots. We can't take away from that. But for the most part, we have to find a way to guard that line if they're knocking down shots to keep them out the game.
We'll see where the adjustments take you. Thanks, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome, folks. Game 1 and a big deficit right now for the San Antonio Spurs.
Poor communication right now. They've been out of sync offensively. You can feel the frustration building.
Man, they've been taking some wacky shots out there. Looking like Ernie out there.
Hey, easy. I got a J. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. The conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. On the court for San Antonio. We've got Daniels. Jackson is out there with Moses Moody. Then it's Curry. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Curry, and Paul with the block.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
The shot by Hawkins, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Curry. Down low. Outside for Jackson. It's good from long range. Jackson's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Spurs. Timberwolves leading by 11. Mobley outside. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Knocks down the three ball.
Ball will not let his opponent just own the arc. He can knock it down from there, too. So competitive.
Pass to Jackson, and stolen by Mobley. Here is Hawkins. He's covered by Daniels. Hawkins shot good. Hawkins has got 10 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And it's sent back by Kessler. Driving in, and the layup is good. Hawkins has got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
It's Curry outside. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Jones has it in the corner. Curry against Ball. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
San Antonio calls timeout. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Stolen by Ball. Outside, Jones. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
To end the run. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Mobley. The Spurs have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. First one falls for him. And so Jackson nails both of them. Minnesota leading by 20. Mobley outside. Outside, Jones. Pass to Mobley. Pocket 6. Kessler's setting the pick for Ball. Bangs home the trifecta. Ball's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Timberwolves.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Jackson kicks to Daniels. Jackson a screen on Hawkins. Back to Jackson. Mobley with the block.
Mobley is
is one of the best defenders in the NBA. When he's not blocking shots, he's altering.
Ball, the bounce pass. Mobley, the pass to Jones. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That's his first foul.
Look at the turnover situation, guys. It's not been that bad. Just a handful. And when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Jones. For San Antonio, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Fires the three, and the three ball is good. Moody's got 5 now.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Here's Ball with the 3. Rebound San Antonio. On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3 ball for these guys.
That free throw good from Daniels. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Mobley kicks the ball.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Ball, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Jang, he's checked in for Daniels. And Chris Duarte subbed in for Curry.
You can just see the promise Ball has. It's oozing out of him. Already a triple-double threat. And he rebounds it so well at his position. Man, the future's really bright for this young man.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Here's Duarte on the wing. Jackson over Hawkins. A 10-footer finds the target. Jackson's got 7 now in this quarter. Timberwolves leading by 18. Mobley outside. Pass to Hawkins. Another miss by Minnesota.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Jang, the pass to Duarte. Jackson against Hawkins. And stolen by Mobley. The 19-foot shot. Ball no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Jackson passes to Duarte. Pass to Jang. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Ball. Mobley with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Hawkins kicks to Ball. Kessler passes to Mobley. Tries again. Left side, Ball. Back to Mobley. Takes a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night. Spurs trail by 21. Here's Duarte. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bitadze. They set the pick. To the paint. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Outside, Ball. Hawkins with it. 12 points for him. And here is Ball. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Kessler. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Kessler's got his first points in this one. Here's Duarte. Right side Jackson. Here's Duarte. A 3-ball. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Here's Duarte. He's covered by Kessler. Duarte shot good. Duarte's got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Minnesota making some changes. Peterson's checked in, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Hawkins. Then for the Spurs, Daniels, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Isle comes in for Jackson, and it's Knox in for Moses Moody. Here's Pritchard. Down low. Here's Buffkin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Spurs trail by 18. 1:05 left in the third. Chang, no luck.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
Spurs have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. McDaniel sets a screen for Chang. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Minnesota. Bender is checked in for San Antonio. .41 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Bufkin. Mobley is screened. From downtown, hits the three-point bomb. Bufkin's got his third bucket of the night.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in it.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Here's Chang. Hasn't made one yet. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. 17 seconds left to play in the third. And stolen by Thibault.
And they've been just a little too casual with the basketball. It continues to haunt them.
And it has hurt them, no doubt about it. 7 points yielded off turnovers this quarter alone.
Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Timberwolves. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So it's San Antonio now. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Ball, and it's Pritchard in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Chang, the pass to McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And here is Ball. So the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Puts the move on. Rebound San Antonio. Right wing. Inside. Here's McDaniels. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. McDaniels got 4 points this quarter.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Pritchard passes the ball. Olynyk sets a screen for Ball. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Pass to Duarte. Now here's Chang. To the inside. And finished off by McDaniel.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And it's Lyles in the corner. Pass to Chang. And here's Bender. Shot from the wing. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Timberwolves leading by 21. Here's Pritchard. Pass the ball. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Ball's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Timberwolves. In the corner, it's Jang. To the middle. Lays it up off the glass. McDaniel's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
To the paint, here's Bender. Bank shot, no good. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. The drive-by ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, I love the way Ball drives with such force and speed. It puts the defense in a tough situation, and he's excellent at drawing fouls.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Ball. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Hawkins is checked in. Ball hits them both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Jang finds Curry. Back to Jang. Pass to Duarte. Curry against Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Curry on the wing. Shoots over Ball. Excellent D there from Ball.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Bible. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Here's Duarte. He's covered by Ball.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Pass to Hawkins. Outside, Ball. With some arc. Rebound, San Antonio. Outside, Curry. Rebound, Minnesota. Olenek's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Ball kicks to Thibault. It's Hawkins on the wing. Now Thibault. Here's Buffkin. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Over to the left wing. Duarte shot good.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Olenek. Pass to Buffkin. Here's Ball. Here's the 3. Rebound by Jang. Jang's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Curry kicks to Jang. McDaniel sets a screen for Jang. Looking for McDaniels. He gets it there.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, LaMelo Ball.
We saw outstanding focus and really good energy from him all the minutes he was on the floor. He was determined to make an impact every time he touched the ball, and he did just that. Guys on both squads could learn a lot from what he did here tonight.
The Western Conference crown is going to be theirs, and he's the #1 reason why. As clutch a performance you could ask for in a game with everything on the line. So it's the Timberwolves now. Carr with the ball. Over Moody. Shots good by Carr.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Curry kicks to Jackson. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Some changes for Minnesota. Claxton's checked in. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Carr. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Pritchard passes to Thybulle. Here's Claxton. There's the triple. A rebound by the Spurs. Daniels has got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry with it. Picked up by Claxton. Here's Jackson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Minnesota leading by 22. Here's Pritchard. Claxton a screen on Curry. Pritchard passes to Peterson. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. 4 on the clock. And shot on the way. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got 8 rebounds in this game. Curry passes to Moody. Pass to Daniels. Jackson with the screen. Daniels, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Curry. Here's Pritchard. Claxton a screen on Curry. Pritchard. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Curry. .146 left in the 4th quarter. Got it. Good job in the low post. Here's Bufkin. Pass to Claxton. Here's Bufkin. 6 to shoot. From 10 feet out, San Antonio with the rebound.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LaMelo Ball.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Take a break.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the strike. Here's Morrison. Pass to Duarte. Here's Knox. Now here's Jang. McDaniel sets a screen for Jang. Good on the three-point shot. Minnesota with the ball. They have a 19-point lead. Here's Pritchard. And so the Minnesota Timberwolves win the series, and they will move on.
An amazing accomplishment, no doubt about it. I mean, you can tell from the moment these playoffs began, they were committed and determined to make a deep run. They had great confidence in themselves, and they believe they'll be the ones hoisting the Larry O'Brien trophy at the end of this postseason.
And they had to battle out a tough Western Conference to make it here. They overcame a lot of challenges along the way.
Yeah, I mean, credit to everyone from the players to the coaches to the front office. This team was built to contend, and all that hard work from everyone has paid off. Now they turn their attention to the ultimate prize, winning the NBA championship.
But for the moment, the celebration continues for the Western Conference champions. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, LaMelo Ball.